What's up, everybody? Nick here from Booster Boys Cards. In today's video, we're going to be going over our August submission. This one was 54 cards, nothing too crazy. A couple different people, usual suspects. This was one of our first submissions where we actually had somebody drop off cards in person, or one card in person, at one of our card shows, and we just got it back. So shout out to Kevin for trusting us with this card. Kind of a big deal that now we're getting people who are giving us cards in person, and we're getting to grade it, and we're getting to go through the process that we always do with our all online submissions. But yeah, like I said, this was August. It is now November. Surging Sparks is out, just came out. I just got in my Pokemon Center ETBs, waiting for my booster box case, and we're gonna be ready to rip, pretty much next week. I'm trying to get out these videos as quickly as possible, so I'll probably be talking more about very current things that are going on, either in the hobby or whatever set is out or anything like that. But yeah, that's where we're at. We have a card show coming up, Woodbridge Card Show, November 10th. So we'll be there. We'll have typical Japanese product that we always do, slabs and everything like that. And we'll probably be consigning a few more cards for Imperial. I think we have a couple more cards kind of on deck for them, so we're going to try to push through those and see how it is. Maybe I'll do like recaps of card shows and everything like that. I don't know. A lot of things that I could do. Time is never on my side. I'd love to do vendor POVs and things like that, but big commitment to those types of things. But who knows? We'll try it. Streaming needs to revamp back up. TikTok shop needs an overhaul. Pretty much got to start strong again. But let's not waste any more time. Let's get right into the sub. 54 cards. Let's do it. All right, here we are. Like I said, 54 cards for August. Overall, mixed bag of grades. I'm not too thrilled with the way everything went. This was one of those subs where it's kind of like nothing's really blowing us away here. I just don't think this grader had a great time with us. We sent in a lot of modern Japanese like we always do. But yeah, here we go. Let's get started with Squeezy here. Lighting is terrible. There we go. Let's try that. Starting off with Squeezy, he got the Lacy SAR from Paradise Dragona. Or no, was this Stellar Miracle? I don't remember. SV7. I think that's Stellar Miracle. Either way, here we go. Lacy, the big chase from Stellar, coming in at a 9. Like I said, not a promising start. 9 on a ultra modern Japanese. The centering isn't perfect, but definitely not out of line there. But sorry, Squeeze, we couldn't pull you the 10. We pulled you the best card in the set, but we couldn't pull you the 10. All right, Imperial, next up. Big time supporter, always sending cards to us. We're going to kind of just breeze through these. We got the Charizard, Ultra Rare, Full Art, and a 9 from 151. The Blastoise, 151 Full Art, also in a 9. Love to see those in 10s, but just couldn't pull it through. Got the Haxorus from Noble Victories. This is a 2011 pack. A holo. A black and white holo action there. We don't see too many of these. I think he pulled this on somebody's stream, whatnot, maybe. Ripped open a pack. This is a holo he got, coming in at a PSA 10. Next up, we got the Eviltal. All these illustration rares, all these English illustration rares are very hard to 10. The price on some of the 10s is hundreds of dollars, over $100 for some of these. This one, I'm not too sure what a 10 goes for. I know like the Heracross and Chansey and things like that. Those are up there. But this one's coming in at a 9. This one might be one of the 100+ ones. Lickitung coming in at a 9. Very cool. Chansey in a 9. Twilight Masquerade. We've got the Brilliant Stars Gold and Red Urshifu. Some of these gold cards from this Brilliant Stars, pretty much like VMAX Climax golds, I think are underrated. Rayquaza, Mew, Pikachu, those are very underrated. Calyrexes are okay, the Urshifus are okay, But those other three, the big three, the popular ones, I think are still very much undervalued. But that Urshifu is coming in at a 10. Silver Tempest, Raihan coming in at a 7. Really couldn't tell you why. Must be something on it that we couldn't see. Got the Penny from Paldean Fates coming in at a PSA 10. Rainbow Rare, Arazu, PSA 9. This is one of my favorite this is in English, but the Japanese set that this comes from is Dark Phantasma, one of my favorite sets. Got the Gengar in it, very cool. We got the Rourke in a PSA 9. Got the Poppy, couple of Poppies, PSA 9. Full Art Trainers. Oops, Full Art Trainers did not want to get any love on this submission. SIR, Poppy, coming in at an 8. Got the Charizard at a 9. Radiant, Japanese Charizard at a 9. Got the Lacey here, regular SR, in an 8. Big Boy, Kadabra Legendary Collection, coming in at an 8. I know Imperial also pulled this from like a Whatnot stream. Ripped open a pack and got that beautiful, beautiful reverse holo Legendary Collection Kadabra. So that's pretty big. That's a good win. Legendary Collection, hard to grade. Anything vintage, 8 is still respectable in my opinion. Jolteon coming in at a 9. Japanese Jungle. We've got the Japanese Jungle Electrode coming in at a 10. And then this Mew, we've graded this Mew before. I think it graded either a 5 or a 6. We wanted to crack it and try again, and it came back again at a 5. Very low grade. So there must be something on here that we just can't see. I really don't see any creases or anything. Usually if an Ultra Modern card gets a very low grade with nothing on it, you could kind of chalk it up to, you crack it, send it again, you might, you'll probably get a better grade. We've seen it plenty of times before, especially at a 5 or a 6. Like, it just doesn't make sense. We've inspected this card thoroughly before we sent it out again, but this one's not going to get sent out again. This should just get cracked, put in a binder, or sold raw. We're not too sure why at 5, but I'm done with that card, and I think Imperial is too. All right, moving on. Jeffers, my friend, you're up next. Jeffers is like a day one supporter, and seeing his card still come in is nice. So we got the Growlithe here, art rare, and a PSA 10. This was from Crimson Haze. Crimson Haze, one of my favorite sets in modern times. Probably one of my favorite Japanese Scarlet Violet sets. Yeah. It's got the Greninja in it. It's got the Growlithe in it. So we pulled the Growlithe from one pack and then opened up a whole box. And then, lo and behold, we get the Perrin to go with it. So, pretty cool. Pretty cool that the Growlithe and the Perrin go together. Kind of like connecting artworks there. The Perrin ends up getting the 9. This is a big hit from the box. The Greninja is the biggest hit from the box, but still, the Perrin is very, very cool. Unfortunately, this one gets the 9. So, like I said, some of the things that should have, you just shouldn't be this disappointed with ultra modern Japanese getting an 9. Like, we expect 10s here, especially with that kind of category that we do grade pretty frequently. That Japanese ultra modern. Another example here, we got the Raboot coming in at a 9. Usually these art rares just grade 10s. I don't know. We do pretty well pre-grading, as you can see from past submissions, and so some of the cards that I select for myself. I think we do a pretty good job pre-grading of. Next up, we got Kevin coming in, the Zapdos SIR and a PSA 8. So this card has skyrocketed in price. Might not be worth it to try and sell as an 8. It might be more worth it to try and crack it and then resell it to somebody at its new higher price, just so that you're not taking too much of a loss. But yeah, that Zapdos at an 8 hurts very, very much, so we're sorry about that, Kev. But we want to see better grades. We like seeing 10s. I love seeing everybody get 10s. This time was not one of those times. You could check back a couple videos before this. Probably the video before this. We're scoring 10s like crazy. One of the One Piece videos submissions that we did. Oh my god, 10s galore. I think we got 12 nines or 12 non-10s out of like 115 cards, maybe. It's something crazy, but yeah, this one hurts a little bit. Got Kyle coming in. Kyle's coming in with a Carmine SIR from Twilight Masquerade, coming in at a PSA 10. So that's a win there. Good for you, Kyle. Got the Duskull here coming in at a 9. What set was this? Shrouded Fable. The set hurt to open, but this was a cool card. The Duskull lineup was very cool from there. We got some promos here. We got the Greninja promo coming in at a PSA 10. Big win there. Pretty hard to grade. Definitely a $100+ card. We got the Kingdra. Another promo from Shrouded Fable. Coming in at a PSA 9. Pair of 9s here for the Kingdra for Kyle. Next up we got a Growlithe. It's very cool Growlithe from Vending Series 3. Coming in at a PSA 10. Love it, love it, love it. This is one of my favorite cards from Vending Series. Cute little Growlithe. Yeah, awesome stuff. Alright, then we got a Snorlax First Edition Holo. This one was a CGC 6.5, I think. So we wanted to risk it, crack it. Got back a lower grade, but that's okay. Still a First Eddie, still a Holo. And we got some non-Holo First Edition Shadowless coming in with a Haunter at a PSA 7. The Dratini, PSA 7. And we got the Raikou here. Big boy, big chase for Kyle. He snagged this off eBay at one of our shows. First edition Raikou, Neo Rev, PSA 7. Congratulations to you, sir. And enjoy that Raikou, because I know that's one of your faves. Alright, last up, we have my part of the submission. Alright, so these cards here, we got a pair of them. These were like a Pokemon Center promo. We got the Pikachu here with the was it Pokemon Together? Pokemon Together stamp. So this one was pretty much just like a regular common Pikachu from a Scarlet and Violet set. But yeah, I always have faith in anything stamped. Pokemon Center stamps, Japanese Pokemon Center stamps, promo stamps, anything that has a stamp on it. We've all seen what the 151 stamped Squirtle does, the GameStop promos, all that stuff. I am very, very bullish in those stamps. So luckily this one got a PSA 10. It also came with an Eevee with that same stamp. This one's coming in at a 9 now. So unfortunately we couldn't get the pair of 10s. I would have loved to have sold them together. Would have been a sequential cert. Both promos, both 10s, but what are you going to do? Alright, next we got the Greninja again. We sent in a bunch of these promos. Coming in at a 10. Another Greninja in a 10. Kingdra in a 10. Love that. Luckily we could sell these ones together sequentially. That would be nice. And then we got one more Kingdra coming in at a 9. So 3 for 4 on my promos there. Not too bad. We got the Gengar from Legend Maker. Bought this one from Jersey Drips back in New Jersey Collecticon. Picked this up from his table. Figured it would 8, hoping for a 9. Knew it wouldn't 10. Got that little ding in the corner there. So like I said, I knew it wouldn't 10. Prayed for the 9. But we got the 8. This one's going to go with the Gengar collection on the shelf behind me. We got the Childhood Collection Ancient Mew coming in at a 7. Crack and regrade Urshifu VMAX from a CGC 9 to a PSA 9. This one was I think we picked this up at the card show and sent it in. We swapped out my CGC 9, cracked it, selling it raw, picked up a raw one, decided to try it, came back an 8. So that one will probably be cracked too. Galarian Articuno, full art, Chilling Reign. Love the alt arts. Chilling Reign killing it with the alt arts. That one's coming in at a 10. Happy about that. This one was a Sylveon VMAX. This one might have been a CGC 9. I don't remember. I have 2 of these. I had 2 of these. I might have bought this from Jersey Trips too at one of our shows. And I think I cracked out my 9. Might have sold it raw. Graded his, and I think his came back at 10. So shout out to Jersey Drips. Great local vendor. Great guy. Loves collecting Pikachu promo cards. But has a great, great selection from his inventory and everything. Good guy. Awesome stuff. So shout out to you. Sylveon coming in at 10. Crack and regrade CGC 10 to a PSA 10. Flareon V. Then we've got the Glaceon V. Bought this one from Joe B, my good friend, in a CGC 10. Tried to crack it. Coming back at PSA 9. So taking an L here, but I think I've made up a little bit in some other areas. So I think we'll just keep this one graded at a 9, and we'll sell it for whatever the raw price is. Next up, we got some Nagabuzz. So we got the Flareon in a 10. We've got the Espeon in a 10. The Leafeon in a 10. The Glaceon in a 10. The Sylveon in a 10. So all these Nagabuzz usually sell for around up to 50-ish. I'm going to say 40 to 50. The Umbreon is more. The Eevee's more. But all the other Evolutions are, I would say, up to $50 you could make off of them. So I bought like 50 packs of these Nagabuzz, sold a ton of them, graded a ton of them. I had a few left. What is it? 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I had like 8 left. Opened up all 8. Graded the best ones that I had that were non-duplicates, and then just sold the other ones raw. But not bad, not bad. I'm happy with all, the 10s across the board. And last but not least, we got this Nami here. I'm not a big One Piece fan. I was ripping it a lot, bringing it in from our Japanese supplier. Great margins on Japanese One Piece. Great margins. Just wasn't going through it fast enough. Plus, I'm not too into it. So I want to be, excited about things that I'm opening. One Piece was just not it for me. But we got plenty of One Piece fans who supply us with cards to grade. So I'm not going to talk too much trash about One Piece. But here we go. We got the Nami OP08 in a 10. Cool card. Alt art. I'm all about alt art. So that is our August submission. If you like what you see, if you want to get into this and start grading cards, make sure you reach out to us on the Instagram. Like, comment, subscribe to the video. Do all those things that you're supposed to do to help out the YouTube page. And we'll see you on the next one.